They once called it the Empire of Silver. For centuries, Ottoman coins were trusted across 3 continents, sometimes even more than European gold. Markets accepted them. Soldiers demanded them. Taxes depended on them. Silver wasn't luxury for the Ottomans. It was the engine of their entire system. But when the silver disappeared, everything followed. This is not a story of sudden collapse or bad leadership. It's the story of a slow financial suffocation, so quiet that by the time the empire realized what was happening, it was already too late. To understand how the Ottomans declined, you must understand what silver meant in their world. Silver was infrastructure. It was salary, taxation, trade, and authority combined. The Ottoman aki, a small silver coin, became the backbone of the economy from the Balkans to the Middle East. Holding one meant holding imperial power. But there was one fatal weakness. The empire didn't control its silver. Ottoman lands produced very little silver themselves. Most of it came from European mines, especially in Central Europe and the Balkans. As long as that silver kept flowing, the system worked perfectly. Coins circulated, soldiers were paid, and trade thrived. The empire was breathing, but using borrowed air. By the early 1500s, the Ottomans were at their peak. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, they ruled territory stretching from Eastern Europe to the Persian Gulf. Militarily unstoppable. Politically dominant. Economically dependent. Then, in 1545, everything changed. In the mountains of Potosi, in modern-day Bolivia, the Spanish uncovered one of the largest silver deposits in human history. Within decades, massive amounts of American silver flooded Europe. Ship after ship delivered wealth on a scale never seen before. Europe changed overnight. Prices rose. Currencies inflated. Trade accelerated. European economies adjusted, messy, chaotic, but flexible. Banking expanded. Credit systems evolved. The Ottomans didn't adapt. No invasion. No rebellion. Just slow bleeding. Mints kept striking coins, but metal supplies shrank. Officials faced an impossible choice: mint fewer coins, or weaken them. They chose debasement. Silver content was reduced while face value stayed the same. On paper, nothing changed. In reality, trust collapsed. Merchants felt the lighter weight. Markets reacted instantly. Prices surged. Inflation arrived. And then came the army. The Ottoman military, especially the elite janissaries, was paid in silver. As prices rose, their salaries lost power. Bread, meat, clothing, all became more expensive. By 1589, the janissaries mutinied in Istanbul. The state tried to calm them with higher pay and new coins. But every solution made the problem worse. More debasement led to more inflation. More inflation led to more unrest. The empire entered a vicious spiral. This wasn't just economic failure. It was psychological collapse. Money works because people believe in it. Once that belief breaks, systems unravel fast. People hoarded old, pure silver and spent debased coins immediately. Good money vanished. Bad money dominated the market. Foreign traders refused Ottoman coins altogether. They demanded gold or European currency. The empire that once dictated trade terms was now pleading for acceptance. Power didn't vanish, it transferred. Financial leadership moved from Istanbul to Amsterdam, London, and Venice. Ottoman officials misunderstood the crisis. They blamed greed. They punished merchants. They issued price controls. None of it worked, because the problem wasn't morality, it was structure. The empire depended on a resource it didn't control. By the 1600s, the damage was permanent. Tax revenues weakened. Military campaigns stalled. Provincial governors hoarded wealth. Financial fragmentation came long before political decline. Europe, meanwhile, innovated. Joint stock companies, banking systems, paper credit, debt markets, tools that reduced reliance on physical